Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how's life? I hope all of you in a good condition as well. Thank you for coming to this video and allow me introduce myself to you. My name is Neima. I'm from English Education Department Class C 2019 and this is my test video for Children Language Teaching Methodology, which is delivered by Mr. Ahmad Junaidi, SPD MPD. And welcome! Today, I was given the opportunity to present to you the material about learning method, the snowball throwing method. So let's get started. What is a snowball throwing? Snowball throwing is a learning that can be used to provide students with the concept of understanding difficult materials and can be used to determine the extent of students' knowledge and abilities in the materials. Next, as you can see in the screen, it is a picture, the real form of the snowball throwing learning method. In the snowball throwing learning method, students are formed into several groups represented by the group leader to get assignments from the teacher. Then, each student makes questions that are shaped like a ball, question paper, then thrown to other students, to which each student answers question of the ball obtained. This snowball throwing type of cooperative learning method combines discussion and games so that it can motivate students to actively participate in learning and not feel bored. This type of learning requires students to make questions and answer questions in front of the class. Next, we move to the learning steps of the snowball throwing method. First is the teacher conveys the material to be presented. Second, the teacher forms groups and calls each group leader to provide an explanation of the material. Next, each group leader returns to their respective groups. Then, each student is given one sheet of work paper to write down any questions regarding the material that has been explained by the group leader. Then, the paper is made into a ball and thrown from one student to another for 15 minutes. After students get one ball, students are given the opportunity to answer questions written on paper in the form of the balls alternately. The last step is evaluation. At this step, the teacher will conduct reflection and evaluation of the learning process and activities. After that, the teacher will carry out closing activities. Basically, there are principles that need to be understood when doing the learning method with snowball throwing. The following principles based on Rahman's 20 and 15 statement are: students must be able to play an active role in this learning because this model has the nature of active learning. Students are required to be able to collaborate with study groups and be able to adapt to the environment, because snowball throwing is one of the scope of the cooperative learning model. Teacher must be able to implement and build participatory learning activities, namely the cultivation of habits. Teachers are required to be able to teach in a reactive way, which is usually called reactive teaching. The last principle is, during the process and activities of the snowball throwing learning model, it must be carried out cheerfully, which is usually called joyful learning. After understanding the definition, steps, and some principles of the snowball throwing method, then we will discuss the advantages of snowball learning. Let's start. Here are the advantages of learning method snowball throwing. First is train students' readiness. Second, give each other knowledge. Everything has its advantages and disadvantages, so does snowball throwing. The first disadvantages of the snowball throwing method is knowledge is not brought only those on knowledge around students. Second, it takes a relative long time. Before I end this video, allow me to convey these beautiful quotes. Friends never say goodbye to each other, because deep inside the heart, they know that they'll be in touch forever. Good wishes for your future. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.